The more I've gone on now, the more pleasant I find this. When I had just that one in, somehow it didn't look right. But now that doesn't look too bad, because I did toy with the idea of, when I got up to here, changing that colour to this one, and then just running a connection stitch up through here to meet this, and then doing the green, and having a jump stitch for the green, and using the maroon for travelling up into here. But of course, to enable me to do that, this would have to be the last colour stitched. And I don't want that to be the last colour stitched, because I want that buried under this, being contrary. So I thought, no, stick with it, because now you've got this much in, that doesn't actually look too bad. So now I'm going to jump down here, which is still going to give me a jump stitch. And it means I'm going to have a jump stitch between that centrepiece and the one that's below. But I don't think that's as bad as having this stitch above this. Let's take a little look at what I was thinking. So if I alter all of them and turn that to that colour. Okay, still got my little jumps in between. Now I need to turn this all to black. So I drop out of that. I click off of that because I don't want to accidentally move anything. I tell it stop a couple of times. And I say home. Okay. I go page down. That's the page down key. And all of that colour is now in. So now that's that colour going in. I have to increase this. Continue him on. And that was the start of the green. So let's take that back to there. Let's take this up a bit taller so as you can see it. A bit taller, a bit higher, I mean. Actually, I want to stop that until that end and come to colours. I'm going to move that one above temporarily. That's better. Get him out of the road. Because there's my jump now, down to this. So let's drop it back down. Back to home. Page down. Page down, and forget the fact that that's the green gone in. That was the last stitch to there. Right, so I come along and back. That's the start of the jump stitch. So I'm going to pick that up and I'm going to go in and run this down a safe distance, into there, walk my jump stitch along and drop my node into the digitizing maze. There we go. Now I've got a travel route down. Now when I've finished doing this outside edge, I'll drop the green back in under this, and I'll just have a big long jump from top to bottom. And this one, that's my colour change. I'm not worried about that one little bit. That's my pink, my colour change to the crimson. Okay, click off. Right, I'm going to have a long jump, and I'm going to live with that long jump. And I'm going to tell that end. So I'm going to have 2 long jumps. So I'm going to have the big jump from the green and the big jump from here down to here. Because I don't want to run 2 lots of... Actually, it won't really matter, will it? I'll just keep going down to the edge. Because this is coming in afterwards anyway. I'm getting a headache. Okay. I was going to put my feathered edge on the wrong side. Tell that stop. Oh, there he is. This new coloured cross I can't see. Okay, tell that stop. Now see, if I'd done this in green, I would have used that to get up into this. I'm teaching you bad habits here, you know that, don't you? But you try and avoid things like this. And then it jump over to here. That's 2.84, that's fine. Oh, get on there. He's all fine. I've got to go and change the parameters on these in a minute. Stitch details for Genome users, or object details rather, stitch details for generations users, and I think it's parameters and PE design. I think what was wrong the first time when I started this was I put curves in, and the program was trying to tell me these shapes are too small to curve them. And I should have known better, because stitches can't curve. They don't bend in the middle. I think that first one is a wee bit too wide. That's it. That's 2.5 mil. There we go. Isn't it painful? I feel really cruel making you sit and watch this. But I'm hoping you're registering the fact that I'm going one side, other side, with each node that I lay. And I'm taking care not to cross them, because you end up with a bow tie. And then at the top, and the reason I'm starting at the top and not at the bottom is because when I start up here, I'm going from left to right. Okay? May not look like it to you, but believe me, I am. So that's left to right. And when you use feathering, it's the right edge that by default feathers. So left to right. And if I started on the other edge, I would be going right to left. And so I would have to feather the left edge. And I didn't fathom that out. I had to be told, because I've kept getting it wrong. There we go. And now I just highlight all the ones I've just done. So I come into Objects. And that's that one. Oh, it's doing it to me again. Okay, Shift 2, 3, 4, 5. And I go into Object Reshape. Change those all to 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Underlay. Weave. Sorry, zigzag. Okay. Now, have I got any crossovers anywhere? Because it does happen. No crossovers. That's fine. There it is. Now I go to Colors. And I tell that one Bottom. And I tell this little stitch, I don't need you. So he's at the end there. Delete. That was my link down to the corner, if you remember. Okay, let's drop that down to 100. And there's our design. And in the next video, we'll move all these colours up into there. And that'll be our whole design finished. So I'll see you in the next video.